Welcome to the Help Myself podcast. Listen, I'm your host, John M. Singletary Sr., and I got to put that senior in there because I got my junior, aka LJ. That's my co-pilot. That's who I do it for, and that's who I do it with. And when I say that, I'm talking about this amazing adventure of podcasting and also this excellent journey that we call life. Listen, tonight we have some special guests. Last month, we had some special ladies on the Help Myself podcast, the ladies of Concrete Rose Talent Management Agency. And now it's Father's Day month. So we had to bring the fellas out here to have a good time with us. I'm a father myself, so, we'll get to chopping it up, having some conversations. We got a couple of brothers that's going to give y'all the light skin eyes. But I'm excited to have the fellas here. We've got my sister Sierra Parker here, and she's bringing the fellas of Concrete Rose. So let me bring them on the stage now.
What up?
Hey.
Sierra, man, introduce all of these amazing gentlemen that we have on the podcast tonight.
Yes. So first off, thank you for having us. We have a fantastic crew. So let's see. I guess I can point them out here. So I'm going to start to my right. So I have Dariel Garner. Dariel is a CRTM model and model, brand ambassador, and runway model. He's actually pretty new to the industry, but he has already done some major things. Like out the gate, he had a really, really big showcase. So he's doing fantastic. So that's Dariel, aka Kobe. Right below me, we have our VP of Logistics and Media. We have Lee Gore, CEO of Small Kind Media. So Lee is on staff and also is a creative of ours. So Lee is our dude, man. He makes it all happen. He's fantastic. So we're happy.
I'm following him on IG now, and I'm enjoying the follow for sure.
We're all on trouble, Lee.
Appreciate it.
And then down here to my left, I have Athens Hayes. So Athens is also a creative. He is a model. He's a runway model. He's a brand ambassador. He is a actor. He is a creative of many hats. And so we acquired Athens just not too long ago. So we're super excited to have him. He brings a fantastic dynamic to the team. And so, so these are some of the men of CRTM. We are missing a few, so we can talk about them later. But yeah, we're happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
It looks like, man, 3 is that magic number, because when we had the ladies, we had 3 of the ladies, and now we got the fellas out here. It's 3, but I want to take some time to wish each one of you a happy Father's Day, man. Salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? They always talk about we not showing up in the lives of our children, but I'm like, where they at? Because everybody in my circle, we showing up, man. We
see fatherhood, the best hood that I've been around. I didn't know it back then, but I'm in it now. So every day I walk in, I can see him smile. Me and my baby's locked in, better settle down, because fatherhood brings joy to me, and I've waited so long. Yeah, God is good, and if you don't like feel this, how I feel,
we showing up, man. We showing up, showing out. We doing like Kendrick Lamar. We popping out on.
Hold up.
Wait, we got a Drake fan?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, no disrespect to Drake, but he got beat. He got whooped. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Even Mike Tyson lost. You know what I'm saying? So, it happens. But hey, we're going to start over here with Kobe. We're going to give each gentleman an opportunity to introduce themselves. I want to hear about you, from you. So let's start with Kobe. Then we'll go down to Lee and close it out with Athens.
All right. Kobe, Dariel Garner. Quiet guy. Just trying to do something outside of the military life. everyday life gets a little stressful. So if I can be in front of the camera, show a little personality every now and then, makes life a little better. Proud father. My daughter's 15, uh, so I'm older than I look. Um, I'm just proud to be here, man. I appreciate you.
So, name is Lee Gore. I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm a retired Army veteran of 24 years. Now here in San Antonio, Texas. We have a big family, so we got 5 kids. The youngest, the 2 youngest kids are 24, and also we have an 8-year-old grandson. Yeah. Yep, 8 years old, and they live with us.
Oh, so it's one big happy family, huh?
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
All
That's
right
why
now.
we had that's why we had to move from Hawaii to somewhere
Yes,
less
sir.
expensive.
Yes, sir. More space, less bills. I got you.
Oh yeah.
Hello, my name is Athens Hayes. I am a actor, model, content creator, as well. Served time in the military, the Navy, as well as the dental field. I am a father of 2 daughters. One is 18, the other one is 11. And I spend most of my time just working, building me and my brother's brand, as well as my business, Hayes Evolution Restones, where I do a lot of work on title belts for wrestling, boxing, things like that. So,
And as you can see in the background, look like that brother's in a shoe store, but all of them shoes are his personal shoes. Y'all see that? So when I'm in San Antonio, I'm gonna come to your house and be like, man, I want them. Hey, but now that we get started, man, I got a couple of questions for y'all. Y'all ready for some questions?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Come on, Kobe. Like a shooter is gonna shoot, ain't that right?
Always.
That's right. That's right. So I just want to know, man, what has been y'all's experience with Concrete Rose since it became official, since the doors opened? Tell us about your experiences.
Man, Sierra's like family. She's always been like family. So when she welcomed me on, everybody else was like family as well. It's very welcoming, great personalities. I love everybody, honestly.
Did she scare you the first time you went out, or were you ready, the first time you went on the runway, man? Because the ladies, they want you to give them the light skin eyes before you get out. You already said you're a Drake fan, so you got to do the.
Nah, not scared. They call me Kobe for a reason. I'm good under pressure.
Okay. They call him Kobe for a reason. That's what I'm talking about. My man Lee, man, talk to us.
Sierra, she's like a drill sergeant, you know what I'm saying? Like she come, demanding, excellence, you know what I'm saying? But nah, she's amazing. Like the staff to everybody that is assigned under Concrete Rose, like who would ever thought that a photographer or a video content creator would be managed, and that's just, for me, it's just another level of doors opening up as far as networking goes. So why not have one? I mean, I think everybody should have one, because not only can I manage some of my day-to-day stuff, but that's another door open that she can that she can open and really bring in folks from her side as well. So she's amazing. She's like our mother, right? You know what I mean? And leadership starts really from the top to the bottom, and so she exudes all that, and she believes in everybody, and she works really, really hard. Like for me, like as far as talent management resume, I never really heard of that until I became official, and she did up a whole thing, and I was like, wow, like I do all that, and it's just amazing to see. And so she really works hard for her folks.
Man, absolutely. Listen, Sierra worked so hard that when I was telling y'all I had a long day, I said, I'm not going to even say nothing to Sierra because she'll put me to shame. She was like, man, I slept 2 hours in the whole last month. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, hey, you gonna have that, sis.
Yeah.
Athens, talk to us, brother.
It's been phenomenal, as well as God sent, meaning that I walk by faith. I let God lead the way. I just go where He tells me. So even remember going to the meet and greet, the mixer, all that type of stuff, and then having just a wonderful time. And of course, once I left, literally, prayed on it. God was like, "This is where you're supposed to go." Besides her telling me as well, "You're coming here." So we're here, and she's been phenomenal. It's so many other words I can say, but overall, it's been phenomenal.
Man, I'm enjoying the fellas, man. They stepping up, man. The ladies a little shy. They was like, well, I don't know. But the fellas like, yo, this is the bomb. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Man, Sierra, tell us about the journey of discovering these distinguished gentlemen for Concrete Rose.
Let me start with Darielle. So I've known Darielle since I was 13 years old. So Darielle and I actually grew up together.
Okay,
and,
that's what's up.
So I've known Dario a very long time, and so he definitely is my brother, my family, and Dario's always been a cutie. He's always been a super cute kid. I remember one time growing up, Dario he has really curly hair, and he could not convince me that he wasn't wearing an ultra perm. I'm like, bro, you wearing a kit. Like, let's just call a thing a thing. Like, why are you lying? Like I was strong on it, right? Until I went and met his family, and his mom has this beautiful hair. And so that's where his hair came from. And it wasn't until I saw his mom's hair when she washed it, it curled right up. I was like, okay, maybe he ain't lying. Because he could not convince me that he was not wearing a kit in his hair. But anyway, he's always been a super cute guy, shy. Definitely, we were best friends growing up. So I was always the forefront. He was always in the back, and he played to his advantage because all the girls wanted him. So it was like they trying to get to me, and I'm like, and so I was like the blocker, like, get back. He don't like, bro, get back. He's focused on basketball and more things. But anyway, Dario went off to the military, came back, and so I hadn't seen him in a while. And so when I found out he was back in the city, he kind of played around like, I thought about modeling, and he had no idea CRTM existed at all. He was just we were just kind of talking through it, and I was like, well, I can make that happen for you. He was like, what? I'm like, yeah. And that's just kind of how it went. It went from there. I said, hey, listen, there's a casting call coming up. I want you to come. And it happened to be the casting call for the mayor's ball, like one of the biggest events.
Yeah.
And this Joker got casted, had never been on a runway ever in his life. Like,
a shooter is gonna shoot.
He got casted, did a fantastic job. And I think the brand liked him so much. He still has done some more work with that brand. He was just recently on Ken's 5 Live, I believe, with the same brand, Dario. Yes. And so he obviously has made a really good impression with them. So he's already working with that brand independently. And so, so it's been fantastic working with Dario. He takes corrective feedback very well. Whether I know him or not, I'm not going to stroke his ego. If there's something that needs to be corrected, I have no problem sharing that. And he has no problem taking the feedback. So.
It's 2 other fellas here. They like, how long she gonna talk about Kobe? You know what I'm saying? We here, we sit here. They sit
oh my God, whatever. And so down here,
we are right here. The people can see us.
Oh my God, whatever. And so Lee, man, I actually met Lee then, I believe. Lee was working at an MOT event because Lee actually is one of the lead media individuals for MOT. And so I think that's where we met Lee for the first time. You were working at MOT event? I think so.
Yeah.
And
I think so.
Anyway, Lee has always been super cool. I really love his work. And I really love that he was just down to earth. But I met Lee and I felt like, man, Lee's so dope. His work is so dope. And I just felt like Lee was playing small and he was already way beyond what he was allowing himself to be exposed to. And so crazy, as I was telling Lee about CRTM and all those things, and you know, he was tapped in with you, like, I'm already, you know, like, I've already been thinking about it. And I'm like, okay. And so I had already had a media guy, Daryl, who's not here, on the team, but I also wanted a team of media because I wanted to be able to offer that to fashion shows, to creatives, or what have you, to market them as a team. And Lee had that experience already. And so anyway, so that's how I met Lee. And I told Lee, I said, Lee, you are playing yourself small. It's time for you to like get out here and get to it. Swear to God, I tell Lee this, and like next week, Lee's in Miami, Lee's in Corpus, Lee's booked for LA. I'm like, Lee, whoa. Like it went crazy. It literally happened it was like boom, 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 boom. And so I just feel like, you know what? God puts people in my path that literally just need somebody to speak life into them and to let them know, hey, it's time. And I shared that with Lee, and he has not turned back. And I told Lee, hey, Lee, the price just went up, player. The price just went up, you know, because he's really good at what he does. And so I really enjoy having him on the team. Lee is fantastic. So that's kind of how that worked. And now he's family. So he's locked in. He don't even know he can't go anywhere.
Appreciate that.
Athens, I met Athens through Fashion for Life. He was modeling for my brother Matthew Smith in the Fashion for Life. That's where I first saw him. I had always seen him kind of indirectly, and we've been friends on social media. So I saw all the things that he was in, all the things he was a part of. And I invited Athens as a creative to our launch party. Athens came, he kind of played in the shadow a little bit. You know me, you're not gonna play in the shadow at my gathering. Like, hey, come out here, boy, meet everybody, you know. And kind of pulled him out of his corner. And it's almost like he was shocked that I was pulling him out of his corner. I'm like, oh, I know he don't know me then. If this is surprising him, I'm over here. Yeah. And so had a conversation with him. He got a chance to learn a little bit more about who we were. And he's put a very beautiful post about our launch party online. He applied online after that. We connected, and it's been awesome ever since. Athens is kind of just getting his feet wet with us a little bit. So we're excited to kind of dive into more of the other things that he's a part of so that we can go and support. But Athens is a wealth of talent. So we're super excited to really be able to help him expand his market. So I love all of them. And then I know we have some guys that are not here. So let me just kind of highlight them very quickly. So we have Daryl Edwards, who was my very first media. He's the executive director of the media team on the photography side. He also does videography. Daryl has known me since I was 18 years old. Woo! And he has been my big brother ever since. Love him to death. He believed in the vision. I literally called him and was like, this is my vision. This is what's going to happen. Are you on board? He was like, say less. I don't even need no details. I'm in. Like, see, when you called me, I don't need no details. I'm in. You know, and so for someone to have that type of confidence in what it is, just a vision, I think that's beautiful. So he's been on board since day one. My guy, I've called on him for many of things in the past. Yeah. So that's Daryl. And then we have Jason X Hudson, who is a photographer, but also our graphic designer. Jason X Photography, he is fantastic. He does all the angles, right? So he brings a different dynamic. And what I love most about our three media individuals is that they all have an expertise in their own lanes, and no one's ego is in the way because everyone is willing to learn from each other. And so there's no ego, and we're truly a team. And that's huge for me.
Lee don't need to worry about that because he said he can do underwater shots. So can't nobody touch that. Can't nobody touch that. Like what?
Oh my God. And then our last guy that's on our roster is Ronaldo Powell. So Ronaldo is a fantastic runway print model and brand ambassador. He was Texas Minority Fashion Week's model of the year and best dressed last year. So, I mean, you know that guy's sharp. I mean, Ronaldo is just phenomenal. I'm talking about when you think about clean, when you think about it, the GOAT, it's Ronaldo. That joker comes with it all the way. We just did a photo shoot with Lee, and I can't wait to drop the project. It's going to be smoking. So
Smoking.
Trust me, boy.
Okay.
Lee
Okay.
knows.
All right now. That's what I'm talking about. I can't wait to see it, man. I'm gonna be following everybody after tonight. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. Fellas. I want y'all to talk to us about balancing your career, about being a creative, and also being a father. Talk to us about that. And don't all rush to jump in and answer at one time.
Go ahead, Lee.
It is a challenge at times. I don't like to stay still, and I'm always doing something. I'm always, willing to learn and educate. But I still have a house to, come to and run, and so I'm always ensuring, being that our two youngest are 24. They're still trying to figure it out. I have one who really steps up, and whenever I'm absent or my wife and I are gone, he steps up and takes care of the house, while the other 24-year-old, he has a job and he does work. But for the most part, you gotta, every now and then you gotta check on them and make sure, hey, what's been going on, how's things, how's the house, and especially when we're gone, when we were in Miami, but I trust them, because we instilled great values into them. So, we trust them when we're not home. They can kind of continue ensuring that the house is continue doing good, because we have two little dogs, and then we have our grandson's mom who works too, and so our boys do step up when they need to. But and that's a good thing, because you need that,
Yeah.
and so trying to balance things out. I mean, as far as work wise, my wife do get on me from time to time, because I spend too much time, working, and I do work from home majority of the time. But when I'm out, doing creative content, or I'm at the studio, that do take away time. But it's easily forgotten that when I come home, I still have to edit, and that is also part of the job and work. And just because I'm home, I'm not really home if I'm editing. So, it is tough at times, and my wife do get on me. So I have to try to tell myself, okay, at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, I need to cut, sling, load, and be done with whatever I'm doing, so I can take care of the house or spend quality time. You know what I mean? So it is tough at times, but it's manageable.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the doghouse.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Go for it.
So being military, I played pro ball overseas for a while. So I've always been a father from a distance. But I like to show my daughter that, chasing your passion and being happy with what you do is kind of the way to live, the way I want to live my life. My parents always showed me, chase your dreams, do what you want to do, and life will be great. So that's kind of how I like to live it. Sierra and CRTM really help manage a lot of the stuff so I can focus on my job and my other interest in life. So just having that support really just means a lot. That's all I got, man.
That's what it is, man. Chase the dream.
Chase the dream.
And for me, just like Lee said, I mean, it can get difficult at times. But for myself, I feel between myself and my kid's mother, we have a very good relationship to where they're very supportive. And my girls, Jesus Christ, they support like what I do. I have them a part of everything that I do. But even for me, like throughout the week, it's certain days I do certain things. So, Monday, for instance, today, like my content creating day. Tomorrow will be I work on belts. Wednesday is this, and then, the evening times, of course, I see my kids every single day. So I go sit with them, even though I have one, she's a young adult, so she don't really want to be around her parents like that. But my youngest one, she's the one that gets, just daddy, daddy all the time. I always call her my boss because she just bosses me around all day. So with her, it's like, okay, that's enough with all this. Yeah, I need you to focus on me, sir. And but it can get very difficult and tough. But that's a part of being a parent, a father, and I love it. That's my best thing to do in the world is be a father.
There's this song, man. I might clip it in here. It's called Fatherhood, man. And it say fatherhood is the best hood I've ever been around. Yeah, so that's perfect, man. That's perfect. Yeah. Man, that's what's up, man. Y'all fellas got me inspired, man. I was taking notes too, man. That brother said I do content creation on this day. I gotta start doing that. I be trying to do it all every day, man. Kobe, man, you was talking about you played pro ball. What'd you play?
Yes, sir. So I played a little bit in Ecuador, Brazil, India. Didn't last too long. I'm injury prone.
All right, man. The skills was there. It's just, them injuries didn't want to act right. I understand, man.
Exactly.
I used to have a meeting. No, I'm just playing. I'm lying. I ain't have a meeting, nothing. I'm lying. We
can find out. We got something.
No, you ain't got to find out. I'm telling you. Mean
Gotcha.
nothing. I got a mean sit down in a chair game. You know what I'm saying? Vicious.
Everybody got something. That's you. I got you.
All right, fellas. I want you to give me one piece of advice that you would have given to your younger self.
Repeat that question one more time.
You heard it because I saw you thinking, man. But what's one piece of advice that you would have given to your younger self?
For me, it was don't shy away from opportunities. I was always scared to step out of the box and try new things. I kind of stuck to the lane my dad said, go to college, get a job, do all that stuff. But having Sierra in my life, of course, miss outside the box, I learned that it's not that bad out there.
I would say tomorrow's not promised. Every day is a new day to start something. And every day you got to take that opportunities in that come your way. Do not you have to seize that moment. Don't let it run from you.
And Lee, you took the words right out of my mouth. That's what I was going to say. I would tell my younger self, seize the moment. Meaning it could go good, it can go bad, but seize the moment and give it your all at all times. You don't know where it's going to go. When I was my younger self, I would second guess like everything. And I know that's probably how some opportunities got passed up on or whatever the case may be because I didn't seize the moment. So that's what I would tell my younger self.
Boy, these fellas is on it, man. They are on it. It's important that we share our experiences with other people because our stories can heal us and they'll heal somebody else. So when we tell our stories, man, we free ourselves and we give other people the permission to acknowledge their own stories, man. So that's important. And that's not mine. I stole that from Iyanla Vanzant. So don't think I'm a scholar like that, but I do a little read, try to see what people's talking about. But man, y'all are really getting all into the next questions with the answers here. Y'all are really talking about it. But I'm gonna throw this one out there anyway, man. What drives each of you to get out of bed every morning and be a successful Black man? What drives you?
Discipline.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So, for me, it's discipline. I have visions, I have goals. And, even though I'm retired, I work for myself, but I control all that, so, but what gets me up is the passion that I have in what I do. And I love people, I'm a people person. I love networking. And as the quote says, your network is your net worth. So
that's right.
The bigger it is, it's gonna come later on. You know, God's gonna bless as you continue to, you know, pursue and move forward, constantly moving forward. So, but for me, it's the discipline. You know, I have a discipline, and I think I got that, you know, just through growing up, you know, prior to me going into the military. But definitely the military helped continue to instill that in me as well as after. So.
And the only branch we missing is the Marines. We got Navy, Army, Air Force, oh, and the Coast Guard and the Space Force. But you know,
Yeah.
who's up next?
Go ahead, Athens.
Okay. It's my girls and consistency, being consistent with everything that I do daily, which is, you know, being a father, content creator, always working on, you know, my acting or modeling, is being consistent. But those two things, and two, I rarely sleep because I'm so excited for the next day. So I may sleep a couple hours, then I'm up ready for the next day. So those two things, my kids and being able to be consistent each day.
All right, man. That was deep. I like that. For me, I guess it's enjoyment. I love what I do. I love my life. My daughter is probably the best thing about me. So just getting up and get out of bed and getting the day started just makes me excited, honestly.
Facts, man. Facts. I love all y'all's answers. I think about that for myself, you know. Obviously, my son drives me, you know, very inspired. But, you know, I think about fellas like us. You know, when I was growing up, man, there were fellas around, but I just think about the impact that it could have had on my life if there would have been men like us that were in my life saying, hey, what's going on, young fella, man? Keep your head up, give you some advice, this, that, and the other. And I think about that and I'm like, you know what? That opportunity for me is gone, but I'm going to keep trying to pass it forward, man. You know, talking to my peers, talking to young men coming behind me. You know, when we make that complaint, man, this generation coming up, they ain't this, and that. That's a reflection of us. Because if that generation ain't doing what they supposed to, that's because we didn't give them the game that they needed. So, man, to hear y'all talk about what drives y'all that excitement, I'm so excited about this episode. I ain't going to be able to sleep tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all talking good, man. Y'all talking good. Listen, man, it's been good. I don't even want to let this one go. But before we go any further, I want to give y'all an opportunity to tell the people what you got going on, how they can get in contact with you, how they can follow you on the socials, all that good stuff. So I'm going to pick. We're going to start with Athens.
Well, Athens says everything that I got going on. I will be filming a short film next month, which will be my fourth. Thank you so much. As well, you know, most of y'all know we do have the Fashion for Life fashion show that will be coming up in October. You know, for domestic violence, great cause. Hope, you know, a lot of people come out, things like that. We'll be hosting a wrestling event this Thursday Night Fire. Of course, if y'all not busy, come by Rolling Oaks Mall, 7 o'clock. Have a good time. Things like that. You can reach me at Athens Hayes on Facebook, Athens_P1 on Instagram, and the TikTok name is long because I don't know what. So I'm gonna say the phenomenal one, ATH Great on TikTok.
I'm wherever Sierra tells me to be. Honestly. Now we have some auditions coming up. But you can find me Facebook, Dario Garner, AF_Kobe on TikTok and Instagram.
I knew it. I saw it coming. And last but not least,
What's going on? So I got just too much stuff going on. But the immediate things that I'm working on right now is got a huge casting going on. We're going to sponsor one model, and we're going to fly that model all the way to Hawaii. And we're going to team up with Sohai Kinis. It's a Hawaii brand. We're going to learn about the culture. We're going to have amazing content, promotional content. We're going to educate that model. about the Hawaiian culture and the island, and just really dive deep into it and just have fun for like a week. And so and they're going to be the brand ambassador for Sohai Kini. So I just opened it up. I haven't really officially put it out yet, but so we have our first casting on the 22nd of June, but we just opened up, and I'll be going to all the 5 major cities in Texas and doing a casting call. So that's what I'm locking in right now. Yep. And it's all going to
Wait,
be
you
in July.
said 5. What's the 5th major city in Texas?
Well, I'm saying, so you got Houston, you got Dallas, you got so we're doing it also Corpus, Austin,
Oh, okay.
San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
so-
you counted Corpus. Okay. I'm about to say,
Yeah,
wait a
yeah,
minute.
yeah.
El Paso?
No, yeah. So Corpus, only because we have a upcoming show out there. So it's Texas Swim Fest. So yeah. So
Nah,
Right.
man, love to Corpus, man. I ain't trying to talk about it. Texas is
Right.
that's my state, so I can't talk about Corpus like that.
right. And yeah, so just how folks can follow me. Pretty much you can just Google Small Kind Media with 1 L, small SMAL KINE. You can reach me on Instagram, Facebook, yeah, whatever platform. But if you Google it, it'll come right up and you'll see everything that I do. So
Wait,
Humble
did he
flex.
say you can Google me?
Google me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
okay.
Google me.
Humble flex. Google me. Yeah, you know.
Just Google me.
Y'all know about me. Just go and hit that Google machine real quick. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it. You know what it is.
You know it.
Hey, Sierra, man, take us out with the rest of the Concrete Rose team and all that. Then we'll call it a night.
All right. Well, first off, thank you so much for having us again. We always enjoy coming on, kicking it with you. We will hopefully be back on here with you, not CRTM, but another Spin the Block show. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, thank you again. You can follow Concrete Rose at Concrete Rose TM on Instagram. Our website is concreterosecf.com. Our other creatives is going to be Jason X Photography on Instagram, and then J&K Photography for Daryl Edwards. So, and then Ronaldo is going to be Style Power. But you can also look up Ronaldo Powell. It'll come right up on Instagram as well and on Facebook. So make sure you're following our guys. We have some new talent that may be joining our team here soon. Super excited about that. Yeah, this is gonna be a big deal. Matter of fact, we have a basketball player that may be joining our squad. So we're excited. It's a lot. I can't wait to meet with the team on Thursday to kind of share some upcoming news. But yeah, be on the lookout. It's some dope things happening with us and for us. So we're excited. Shout out to Rochelle. My girl is traveling today. So that's our CFO. Rochelle couldn't be here. But again, we're always thankful for you. Thank you, John.
And you can follow her at Close with Rochelle. Oh man, I'm coming, man. What?
We're waiting on you, John. You already know. We're waiting on you.
Look, I got to meet all these fellas, man. I got to come on through now. Like, what? Come on now. Put me in the game, coach.
Yes,
you know what I'm
ready.
saying? Yeah, man. No, I appreciate y'all. And I want to take this time to wish all of you a happy Father's Day, man. Y'all are setting the standard.
Same to you.
That's what it's supposed to look like. So, man, I appreciate y'all, brothers. I'm going to go follow all of y'all. I'm already following Small. I'm following Lee, man. Had to get my mind right before the camera came on. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in a daze for a minute. But that's a good follow. But I'm going to follow all of y'all, man. We're going to pump this up, man. And, man, thank y'all again.
Yeah. Lee's page is popping. Everybody want to follow Lee.
Nah, that's an inside joke. You missed it, but Daryl will get it.
Oh Lord. Hold on. Before we get off real quick, I just want to say this publicly because I want to put Athens on the spot so he don't have an option but to say yes. Athens, I need a CRTM belt. I'm just dropping it on you. I don't know how you're gonna make it happen, but I need you to make it happen. It's been said on a public platform. I need you to rise to the occasion.
Okay. I got
Hit
you.
me with the invoice.
I got you.
I got you. I
Jewels and everything in it?
Huh?
Okay, jewels and everything?
Hey,
Jewels and everything in it? You know what? I got it. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Because when we show
I
up in
got you.
spot, I didn't know those
Y'all stay tuned for that
we are
thing.
here.
Oh, and I got some time. I got some time, so
Okay.
I got
Shoot
you.
me the invoice. I got you.
He gave you the verbal agreement, so it's happening. It's gonna go down. Well, hey, listen, everybody, man. Sierra, gentlemen, I appreciate y'all. Man, thank you for being connected with the Help Myself podcast and take time out your busy schedule to come and share just a very small part of your story, man. I look forward to working with y'all in the future. Obviously, my application got accepted, so I am excited to eventually join the team soon, man. You know,
That's
so
what I talk about.
yeah, I want to be a part of this, man. And after meeting y'all, man, that's the icing on the cake. It's got to happen. You know what I'm saying? The brotherhood, we taking over.
For sure.
Hey, but listen, I'm going to close like I always do. Listen, I can't help myself. I've got to inspire. I've got to encourage. I've got to empower. But I can't help myself by being the absolute best version of myself. And guess what? You can too. So why not we do it together? We out.